So this is an answer to Slavoj Zizek's Europeanism. In other words, when Slavoj Zizek talks about human rights, he essentially refers to them as Europeanism, which is totally correct. Really, I mean, I have to say it's totally correct. And even when you look in religion, it's actually debatable whether human rights exist in the form that we imagine them to exist. So in other words, really, the European standard of living is already actually heaven in many ways, and that's actually quite a profound insight. Now, so what does this really mean for us? I mean, the only thing that I can say to that is that I hope that we are collectively moving forward and not backwards. I mean, really, the idea that Europe has to tone it down to match the suffering of other beings in the world is somewhat absurd. What it does mean is like a collective responsibility. And really the word responsibility is a responsibility. And we have the ability to respond. So what is actually demanded of us is a lot higher than what would be demanded of someone living somewhere else. So in other words, instead of actually feeling guilty about the good situation that we are in, we simply should see our responsibility in this situation and move forward accordingly, without giving up any standard of humanity or anything else, really, and that's very important. And I think the Western individualism is somewhat of a problem because it's not really a compassionate orientation. That's basically what I want to say. And really, the reason I'm making this video is because Slavoj clearly. I'm not sure he actually supports the European way of seeing things. And what I would say is that the European way is the only way of seeing things. But we do need really to translate that into action and responsibility and compassionate view and primarily action. Primarily action. So it only really makes sense then, and that's what I would say to that as a response to that very intelligent remark that human rights are basically fundamentally Europeanisms, and that's my response to that very good remark from our favorite philosopher. Hope you have a nice day, and see you soon.